So we are Team Digby. Here's our shareholders presentation. I'm Jacob Fisher, Maria Matthews, Ethan Hodge, and Jace Adams have all helped put this presentation together. We're in industry F135853. So here's one of our mission statements: to save lives, stay prepared, stay safe, and stay alive. So part of our strategy, we were trying to help save lives by ensuring every place of dwelling, work, worship, learning, hospital, recreational buildings has the best reliable, efficient, and most affordable smoke detectors and carbon monoxide monitors. We decided to saturate the market for easier and quicker access by increasing our sales budget and our marketing budget, try and spread that product throughout the market. Towards the beginning of the company, we had to try and make sure we had the proper funding and set us up for success. So in the beginning, we didn't have as much profit, but we started to grow. We always made sure throughout those rounds to try and develop 2 low-tech products and 2 high-tech products, and make those products get some R&D to make them better over time and meet that customer criteria. We did take a hit in round 4. We overproduced at one point, and it caused us to take out some emergency loans and kind of set us back a little bit. But we've since come back from that and have, in the last round, doubled our profits, which we'll see in the graphs coming up. Our projections for this last round will have a total revenue of roughly $30 million, net income of $20 million, and then our stock price should raise from around $25 to about $41, and our net change in cash position will be about $18 million. We did this based off of our previous sales, and then using the projections for how the customer criteria and buying demand will grow. So we just estimated off of that. So our net profit over time, you can see we're in the 4th column, Digby. So we started off with negative, these are in hundred thousands. So we started off in the negatives, totally reversed that and became positive. Grew a little bit, but then we took that huge bump in round 4. It grew, rounded over to round 5, and then round 6 we did a complete switch in the company, got up to positive 7,000 there, and then round 7 we doubled, and so we're expecting to get roughly 20 to 25 million in this last round there. We'll see how we compete to them here. So we could see that round 1 we grew, going up towards round 3, took that dip round 4 and 5, but then we shot up higher than ever round 6 and even further in round 7. Chester has been the highest so far. They started off low, but have just had a continual increase in their sales, along with Andrews. However, we do expect to overtake Andrews in this next round. Here are our sales going from 22 million, 55 million, 66, and then we took that dip in round 4 back down to 47. So it took us back about 2 rounds, and then round 5 we actually shot up and got past our previous high, and we're sitting now at about 114 million, just a little bit before Andrews, which is the 2nd place, and they're at 124 million. Chester is a bit higher at 160. Our sales have roughly gone up most of the time, except for that round 4 dip. We just didn't meet customer criteria very well during that round, but we've been continually increasing. Our stock price did take a hit in round 4 as well. We started off high at 750, kind of went down in round 2, went back up in round 3, and hit rock bottom. And round 6 we got back up to about halfway where we were before, 391, and then we jumped up to $25 by doing some changes in the company. So you can see our stock price is not the worst, we're still not the best, trying to compete with Chester and Andrews, but we've gotten past Baldwin, and we expect to go up even higher this next round. over the competitive landscape, we can see our stock price in the top left chart, our percent of sales and market share over this last round, so we can see how we compete with the others. We're not in last, but we're doing okay. But we're set to rise with all of the funding and finances that we've started to receive. So as of now, Chester's in the lead with Andrews close behind them. We are in third right now, and we've been on the rise except for that first emergency loan there in round 4. But with our rebound, we've been selling out, and we could potentially pass Andrews and get that second place spot. If not, we'll be right behind them in third place, ready to take over in that next round. And that basically shows how we'll do for this next round.